Hey. Hoy se estrenaba en PlayStation un nuevo juego free to play y digamos que para todos los amantes del Genshin Impact, este juego creo que os puede gustar mucho. Y se me ocurrió la idea de por qué no hacer un vídeo recomendando algunos juegos que ya tenéis disponibles free to play en PlayStation y que no son tan populares, no se habla tanto, pero que encima sí que tienen una gran comunidad detrás. E igual, pues mira, ya que es gratis, pues los probáis e igual os engancháis a esos robahoras que son este tipo de juegos y bueno, algo que se os pudo haber pasado, pues lo jugáis y os sorprende lo vicioso que puede ser ese juego. Pero aparte de eso, vamos a explorar 5 juegos más que están a punto de salir entre este verano y 2024, que también tienen una pinta increíble y aunque no lo queráis, son todos free to play. Mayormente, salvo Tower of Fantasy o algún otro muy puntual que puede ser gacha, el resto va a tener una experiencia más amigable con vosotros, ya que será más de skins, pases de temporada. Los gacha ya son más de tirar las monedas a la suerte, a ver si te toca un ítem bueno o mayormente todos son de estos de usar y tirar. Pero fuera de ahí, la gran mayoría de los juegos que vais a ver de futuro y algunos de ahora son básicamente juega gratis y si quieres consumir, consumes skins y bueno, el pase de temporada de turno. Y estos son, a mi manera de ver, algunos de los que debéis de tener en cuenta ahora y de cara al futuro. A ver si os gusta. ¡Chau!
Didn't I warn you? My world. My rules.
You're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream? Changes every day following what Thrax feels.
This won't last.
You must find it. A way through the paradox. Attention! And out of the spiral. Attention!
They were right to fear me. Had they not taken my home of fire, I'd not have brought their fears to life.
You are hereby exiled.
Now I'm banished to Rayclast. But to me, one land is like any other. The elements are my allies, the dead are my servants, and fear will be my closest friend.
Among ancient ruins, evil grows once more. The seed of corruption advances, spreading dread and despair. We must give chase. These sands hide countless secrets. 3,000 years of dormant malevolence. We must hunt down the seed and put an end to this madness. If Rayclast is to survive,
This is X-Defiant, a free-to-play competitive shooter featuring fast-paced gunplay complemented with specialized factions. So, what are the factions? Our factions are all drawn from iconic Ubisoft worlds and represent distinct classes, each with unique abilities and ultras. You can choose any character from any faction to assemble your team of 6 players. And during the game, you can change your faction or loadout to adapt your strategy. For your loadout, choose from a large arsenal of weapons and attachments to customize and fit your playstyle. At its core, X-Defiant features realistic gunplay and the fun, familiar mechanics of an arena shooter. Each battle will take place on one of our 14 starting maps. Play casual matches and have fun with players of all types and skills, where every match delivers an unpredictable and unique experience. Or play ranked mode in competitive matchups against your peers to push yourself further and see what you're truly made of, whether you're a beginner or ready to dominate the game. X-Defiant is free with crossplay, so jump in with your friends across platforms. And as a live game with fresh new content every single season, X-Defiant will continue to deliver an accelerating experience that will always be free to play and never pay to win.
¿Recuerdas cómo era nuestro mundo? Antes del desgarro. De la guerra. Y de la oscuridad. ¿Lo recuerdas? Ya lo recordarás. Tu futuro te necesita.
There is no way to hide. Kings, barons, queens. We give them different names, but they're all the same. Killing machines falling from the sky. This is our home. Our bastion of resistance. This is where the brave meets the bold. We will not die in the shadows. We will face our fears head on.
The giant just left orbit, coming in down hot.
Watch it. Scout ahead.
Right there!
They will never stop coming.
Oxen scream, calling for volunteers. Enlist. Resist.
Streamlined survival gameplay and a beautiful new world to explore, filled with dynamic PvEVP gameplay. In Heartland, you play as a division agent, given the task of protecting Silver Creek, a small town in Middle America. It's your job to keep the town safe from enemy factions, rogue agents, and a deadly contamination.
Take on survival PvEVP. Back up and running. Players will be tasked with completing a set of missions and projects, all focused on the goals of exploring the town and gathering the supplies necessary to help prepare the base of operations. Every mission completed gives
nation, roaming enemy hordes, and the
sent into high alert. The survival threat increases, and dangerous PvEVP from rogue players and AI is introduced. Night is a deadly sandbox filled with unexpected threats, but there is that constant carrot of great rewards.
Classes. Every class brings something unique to the table, from the survivalist ability to highlight loot behind walls, to the weapons expert ability to craft and deploy an assault turret. Combining these classes in a squad helps you overcome Silver Creek's toughest challenges. In your journey, you'll be able to fabricate supplies, prepare your go bag for each new day, making sure you can achieve even the toughest goals.
The contamination shapes the areas of the map that are easily accessible, and using a filter protects agents from the contamination, but the filter depletes pretty quickly inside the contaminated areas. You might decide to head into a contaminated area and get some loot that other folks passed up. There's also the ever-present threat of dehydration, so you really have to keep an eye out for fresh, non-contaminated water when you're out in Silver Creek.
Try to be as prepared as up for success out there. But if you do find yourself a little underprepared, hopefully you have a teammate that'll let you crawl inside their backpack.
And socialize, form a group, customize your character, and prep for your next operation. Each session begins and ends in the base of operations, and you'll be talking to Carmelita.
Each time players exfiltrate back to their base of operations, they take the materials and gear they've collected and store it in their personal armory to help them prepare for future days in the town.
For me, I'm definitely more of a mouse. You don't have to worry about rogue agents if they can't see you.
There's a couple different strategies you can use against rogue players, using Heartland's class skills to set up ambushes, coordinating with my teammates to make sure we're repairing our armor as needed, and then when the shooting's done, I love looking through their loot and taking all the good stuff.
Heartland feels fresh and distinct while still feeling at home alongside the other amazing games in this universe. We can't wait to have you join us in Silver Creek.